In my last video, I shared how to draft a Princess Darth bustier with a high neckline. So in this video, we're going to be doing the sewing together. So if you haven't watched that video, please go ahead and watch before you come back for this, and let's sew it together. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, you're welcome. Please do well to hit on the subscribe button and please turn on that notification bell so that when I drop my next video, you'll be first to get notified. So guys, in my last video, I shared how to draft your Princess Darth bustier with a high neckline. So in this video, we're going to be learning how to cut and how to sew all of this together. I added 1/2 inch of stitching allowance all around it, apart from the bottom part of my pattern paper that I went ahead to add 1.5 inch of allowance. All right, so if you are working with your full length and you've already drafted it out, there will be no need to add another allowance, like another inches to the bottom part. I did that because I wanted it to be a little bit longer for me. So I have it here, the front and the back pattern placed here on my table just like this. I also went ahead to cut this out with my lining pieces. I did same thing for all of the fabric, you can see, for the side, front, and as for the back as well, I cut out lining pieces for it. So I'll keep the back aside and let's work on the front. So for the front, I have it cut out into 2 places, and as for the center front, I have it cut out on fold. So when you're cutting out your center front, you have to cut it on fold. As for the side, you have to cut it 2 pieces. All right, so this is what it looks like. I'm just going to go ahead and keep the lining aside. When you open it up, you have it looking this way. I have 2 pieces for the 2 side front. I'm going to now use this now to cut my wording. So I'll first of all start from the center fabric. So this is my wording here, and this kind of wording I have is very light. So what I'm going to do is to double this letter. So what you do is you're going to place your wording on it this way. All right, so make sure you spread it this way, and you're going to place your fabric on top of your wording this way. All right, make sure that the part that is shining is facing the wrong side of your fabric, just like this. And I'm going to take this down to my underbust, and after that I'll go ahead and trace this out. I have so many videos here on how to pad your bustier. You can also go and check them out. So after cutting this is what it looks like from behind. I'm also going to repeat same thing to the side. To the 2 side front, I'll fold my fabric into 2 this way. All right, and then place the fabric on it. So I'll place it this way. I'll just open it up and fold it in a way that I'll get it down to the underbust, and I'm going to now go ahead and trace it out. So if you're a beginner, please do well to pin it down before tracing this out. So I'll just go ahead and trace it out to this point here, and then I'll remove my pins and give it a curve from here to the top, just like this. So when you open it up, you have 2 pieces. So you're going to place them on the wrong side of the fabric, and make sure that the part that is shining is facing the wrong side of the fabric. So I'm also going to cut out another 2 pieces and add it up with this one here, and then iron it out so that it will be a little bit thicker for me. So after ironing this out, this is what it looks like. For the center front, I doubled it just like I told you guys, and as for the sides as well, I also doubled it. So this is what I have. So you're going to place them this way, right side facing each other, and you start pinning from the top. So I'm going to start pinning from the top here, and then repeat same thing on the other side, and I'll take it over to my sewing machine and stitch them down using 1/2 inch of stitching allowance. after stitching this is what I have. I also went ahead to notch it and then iron the seams open. So this is what it looks like from the wrong side, and when I turn it over to the right side, you can see the effect here around the bustier area. You can see what it looks like already. So I'm now going to bring the two back pieces. All right, I'll bring the two back pieces and place them. So guys, I forgot to tell you guys that I iron edge stay to my fabric to give it more strength. So you will need to iron your edge stay on it. So place the back pattern right side, the back fabric, sorry, right side facing each other this way, and you're going to pin it down. You repeat same thing to the other side, and then you take it over to your sewing machine. Remember that inches you gave earlier while drafting it as the stitching allowance. As for me, it was 1.5 inch, so I had to stitch it down with that 1.5 inch. All right, stitch it down with your 1.5 inch. So when you turn it over this way, like you can see what I did here, I just notched the waist area so that it will relax, and then I iron the seams open again. So this is what it looks like. So right now I'm going to now bring my lining pieces. As for the lining, I make sure to do same thing I did for the fabric. I also did same thing to the lining pieces, and I iron edge stay to it. So the only thing you don't have to do to the lining is to like pad your lining. You can only pad your fabric. All right, so there will be no need to pad the lining. So just iron edge stay if you want to, and then join them together the same way you did for the front. So right now you're going to stitch through this point, come over to the top, stitch here, stitch through the neck area, you come back to the armhole, you stitch it down to this point, and then you are going to close up the side and then continue stitching through to the bottom area. You leave about 3 inches here for you to turn it over to the right side later. All right, after I was done stitching, I turned everything to the right side and I ironed it out. You can see how beautiful it looks. This is the area where I had to turn everything out from, as you can see. So when I turn it to the right side, this is what it looks like. So it's now time for me to add my zipper to it. Remember, I'm working with a zipper for this particular one. So this is the zipper I'm going to be making use of. So I'm just going to add it up here. So while drafting on my pattern paper, I added 2 inches of zipper allowance. So I'm going to now use that 2 inches to add my zip to the blouse. All right, so I'll mark 2 inches here and also repeat same thing to the other side, and then I'll take it now to my sewing machine and add the zip to the blouse. All right, and after that you are done with your blouse. So guys, thank you so much for watching this particular video, and it's very short and straight to the point. All right, if you know you love this, please let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this, and if you haven't subscribed, please do well to hit on the subscribe button, share this video so that others can learn too. All right, so go ahead and fix your zipper and you are good to go. All right, so I'll fix this. I'll show you guys what my blouse looks like. Please do well to subscribe if you are a newcomer. All right, and I'm also going to close up this area here that's opened, and after I was done, this is what my blouse looks like. This is how beautiful it looks like. I had to bead the neckline of this blouse later, so I'm going to put it on and show you guys what it looks like. I'm going to be doing a beading work on it and show you guys. Like I said, if you watch and you haven't subscribed, please do well to hit on the subscribe button. See you guys in my next